Joining me on the news hour tonight is a man who's Deputy Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh and a movie star like never before, somebody who lives in the hearts of the people, not just politically, but even creatively as a movie star. Mr. Pawan Kalyan, thank you very much for joining me. You are now Deputy Chief Minister for 1 year, and now you have a next offering coming up, which is a film, Hara, Veera, Mallu. Which is more difficult, Abhineta role or the role of a Neta?
Definitely the Neta role is quite difficult, and Abhineta role is also equally challenging. But my passion and my heart is always for the people and always for betterment of society. So enjoy the role of leader than as a hero or an actor.
You're a hero of people, and you've proved that with the elections last year. But hero of the people, how do you balance the two careers? Working for the people and then getting into their hearts, and then coming on celluloid and then getting into people's heart. Which is a more difficult job?
First of all, I'm not selling as a two roles simultaneously, because for last few years, last 10 years, I can say my primary focus was more in politics and is more in politics. Films have taken a lot of backseat. Taken a I can say, in a way, I can say I have neglected it. Just because if I had enough money, I don't think I would have pursued the cinema. I would have completely dedicated myself completely into politics. But as on now, my bread and butter is cinema. That's why I'm here. That too, I had committed earlier, these 3 films, which I'm almost done, except a few days. And one of the 3 films is due for release on 24th. I think both are interesting, but definitely my heart is more for politics and more for, as I earlier said, for the upliftment of our society and integration of a nation.
So, Mr. Pawan Kalyan, tell me, do you have butterflies in your stomach more before a film release or more before election results?
No butterflies, because whatever butterflies I have, while I'm actually facing the situation, once I'm done, I think I'm more into, I actually practice a lot of Gita. Do your duty and disappear, and don't expect any results. Let the destiny decide. But while in the process, I try to give my best. I try to do what best I am capable of doing. That's why I don't feel, I don't get any kind of, that kind of a warm sensation in the stomach, butterflies, whichever way we call it. But all my butterflies, all my sensations are only while doing it.
I think you are the real follower of what the Bhagavad Gita says. Karmanyevadhikaraste. So, karam karo or phal ki
I don't know about that.
But maybe we should just call you.
I truly believe in it. That's why I'm able to survive.
Maybe we should call you Pawan Cool Kalyan. But in this film, Hara, Veera, Mallu, you're playing an outlaw. And you're playing an outlaw who's going to find the Kohinoor. The film is based in the Mughal era. And the Mughals these days extremely under discussion. After all, your partners, the BJP, everybody knows their stand as far as the plunderer clan of Mughals is concerned. So is there a political message that you're sending out through this film?
No, frankly speaking, when I had accepted this film, even the alliance was not even there. Of course, I had supported Modi ji, but it never, even this film took off, I mean, the discussion started, the concept, high concept of this film came with the director Krish. It started in 2017 or 2018. By then, nothing was there. So after that, we finalized the script, we logged the script, and we started the shoot post my failure. So there is, and post my 2019 election debacle. And it has got nothing to do with any political gain or something. It's purely, we start off as a period drama, an entertainer, a kind of burglar character, seemingly, outwardly. But as the film unfolds, we'll see the hidden side of him. I think that's how it is. But there is no political agenda behind it. There is no such thing. We didn't start with that.
Do you think NCERT books that are now revisiting the Mughal period, also Akbar the Great is no longer Akbar the Great, and the grey, the shades of grey of these characters is being brought out, which is the reality the present government says. Do you agree with them?
I can say this way, when we were studying in school, the Mughals were definitely glorified than rest of the dynasties. Hardly we know about, for Rana Pratap is a short one paragraph. For any dynasties, Chalukyas or Vijayanagara kings is hardly half a page. But when it comes to Mughals, the description is quite longer. The details are more. But when it comes to other dynasties, hardly there is there. It is nothing but what Mughals had done. But somewhere parallelly, when we come back home, when we meet up certain elders, certain friends, they have introduced us to certain books written by Mr. Prasad, who is extremely good in historical writing. Historical novels. So when we read about Prithviraj Singh Chauhan, or we talk about Rana Pratap, we talk about Roshnara, we talk about Vijayanagara fall, Vijayanagara kingdom, and we used to have an entire different perspective. And how come what we are seeing of the school, how come it is not available in our syllabus?
Mr. Pawan Kalyan, do you think the political agenda was appeasement on which politics of the Congress party has always believed in? I'm asking you the straight question because you're not just an actor. You are a politician par excellence. I need you to take a position on this.
If I look at it, if I examine it in a closed manner, that's how it appears, not just because today I'm a political leader. Even I was in school, I was in college, even while we were growing up, and we got exposed to history, definitely, we know that there is some kind of discrimination. There's whether you call it as an appeasement, for the sake of appeasement they had done, but the discrimination had been clearly shown in the way they glorified Mughals. I think that is evident. There is no second thought about it. That's my stand. Even no matter what others say, I take a very firm stand on this.
Mr. Pawan Kalyan, language wars. You're somebody who comes from Andhra Pradesh. Everybody takes pride in their own language. But do you believe that pride in your language and your identity should block out other languages, be it Hindi, be it I don't know, be it Bhojpuri or be it Bengali, or there are so many beautiful languages. How do you look at these language wars where Hindi-speaking people are beaten up in Maharashtra?
I feel quite sad in the name of language when we unleash violence and any kind of disparity, any kind of damage happens. I feel it's quite sad when I look at this kind of situation. Because when I was growing up, I had never seen a situation like this. I grew up both in Chennai and also in a coastal town called Nellore. And Hindi was our second language. And I had never seen any kind of issues while learning Hindi. Today I'm able to read and write and understand Hindi is only because it's my it is my second language in school. And certainly in recent years, the surge of this language debate, language sensitivity is quite surprising for me. And certainly, of course, I understand if it is there in Tamil Nadu, I understand, but predominantly Hindi-speaking understanding Urdu and understand Urdu mixed Telugu of Telangana, even they are also opposing Hindi, certain leaders, not the people, but I'm talking about certain leaders. It's quite surprising for me. I feel linguistic integration is very, very essential for the well-being of the nation. And we have to respect each other languages, whether you call it a South as a Dravidian language, North as a whatever the language, Hindi or Bhojpuri. I think we should be able to understand. I think we never had an issue before. Certainly, I think this of petty politics or whatever the reasons could be for each state, it is different. I feel there is no need. I think Hindi should be welcomed, and there is no need to hate Hindi. And that's what I keep on repeating it. When it is a monetary benefit is there, we want the entire, when you say pan-India, okay, people wanted to export, import, and people wanted to take their films into different markets. That means you are exploring different markets. That means in India, it is a Hindi-speaking state is a larger group. When you want to get the monetary benefit, why don't you hate, then why do you hate Hindi then? I think this is what my point of concern, always I stand by it. I feel there is no need to feel the hatred for Hindi, and which I firmly welcome Hindi. And I see great pride in learning Hindi, and this is our language. And also I'm quite, it's a very warm gesture, a great appreciation for me for Yogi Adityanath ji when I went to Kumbh Mela, where I had seen boards of Telugu, where I had seen boards of Kannada and Tamil, and certain South Indian languages. I feel quite surprised and astonished. And largest Hindi-speaking state is able to welcome South Indian languages, and still Tamil medium schools are there. Tamil medium schools are there, and I find it quite surprising why we had to certain. I think this is not to this extent. It was never there before. Of course, it is there. It used to be there, but not to this extent. I think. Is this a hatred on Modi ji, or are they doing this? It is not the actual hatred on Hindi. Is it the BJP hatred is turning it into Hindi? I think that's how I look at it. Which I find it, either way, I find it, it is not right.
Mr. Pawan Kalyan, I'm speaking to you from Delhi, where there is huge politics on two issues. Number one issue, the Election Commission and the new system of intensive revision of the electoral rolls. And of course, the second issue on why did the Vice President resign. On the first issue, Election Commission, what's your view? Do you think they're doing the right thing, because voter rolls revision is a regular process? Is the opposition making too much about it?
Voters revision is a very essential part of electoral process. Certain voters would have been dead, certain voters would have been migrated to other towns, and certain voters, some fake voters must have been included. I think the revision of voters is a necessary part of voting in electoral process. I think where is the need for them to deny it? Unless they have something which they are only aware of. Maybe if I look at it, are you scared that something of yours would come out while Election Commission is doing the revision? If they have that kind of, unless they have something to hide, there is no need to oppose the revision.
On the issue of the Vice President, did you find the manner in which the resignation came in?
Because I know Honorable Dhankarji quite well. And I'm quite, I had a great interaction with him. I respect him a lot. He's a legal luminary, a man of great intellect and great political acumen. And I know that his health is not in a good, he had been to Lohia, he was joined in Lohia. When the health concerns are being shown as a sign of his resignation, what else it could be? And I don't understand why you have to make a resignation of a man of such eminence should be politicalized to this extent. I don't see any reason in that.
First day of Parliament, health reasons, resignation could have happened before the Parliament session. You don't think, कहानी कुछ और ही है?
For me, it doesn't look like that. Maybe for others, I don't know.
Well, as I said, Mr. Pawan Kalyan is playing safe.
That's all. That's all. I'm being very upfront. I'm being very straight. Whatever is I could understand from the given circumstances, how I look at it, I'm not able to see beyond this. Maybe it is that's what I am. That's what I could see. And that's what I'm being upfront with you.
Okay, so we'll wait till you find out more. As an alliance partner, you will know it sooner than anybody else. So we'll wait for that to happen. And when that happens, Mr. Pawan Kalyan, you're only a call away with me, and we'll get talking again. But for now, thank you very much for joining me, and many, many best wishes for your on-screen performance that's coming up on the 24th of July. Hara, Veera, Mallu. Well, we want to see the Outlaw and how he finds the Kohinoor. And if you do, well, maybe you could just bring it over to Delhi and we can have a cup of coffee together.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you, Navika ji. Thanks for interviewing me. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, and all the best.